man in the mountain.
She's a 3-year-old German Shepherd. She loves it outside, so loves hiking. Don't you? Later on, like I said, we're gonna get a bonfire going, get in the hot tub. Of course, devastation is a lot of stuff like that.
Spouses, perfect name.
It's recording. That's cool. It's really, there's nothing around us, okay?
In a quarter mile, you will arrive at your destination.
Shit. Did I miss the turn? Let's see if I can make that turn. We're almost at the top of the hill. Gates open.
In 600 feet, turn left onto Fern Road.
Well, we got everything we need.
You four-wheel drive.
Not yet.
Well, you probably better get in it.
I'm in auto. Well, we didn't bring your car. Slide.
I bet all this damage was from the flood. The adventures of Josh and Raquel. That's what our
You're
YouTube
alive.
station should say. But there it is.
Where?
Up there. Yeah, they're still here, but that's okay. We're not going through that again. Just tell them we're gonna leave them alone. We just don't park. I think that's pretty whenever the
tucked in the mountains. Now we're gonna get snowed in. Good morning from West Jefferson, North Carolina. My wife, my dog, and I decided to come out and spend our 20th wedding anniversary and my 41st birthday here at a cabin tucked into the mountains here of West Jefferson. And believe it or not, the actual name of the cabin is called Tucked In. It's a very beautiful cabin. We're here for 3 days, and as of right now, it's snowing where we're at. And right beside of where the cabin is, there's a trail that me and the dog are getting ready to go check out. And we don't know how far it goes, don't know how steep it is, but we figured we'd get out and check this snow out. And we're gonna bring y'all along with us and see how it is. So I got my best girl Luna with me. She's a 3-year-old German Shepherd. She loves it outside, so we're gonna go check out this area up here. Like I said, never been up here before, and we're going to check it out, see how steep it is, how far it goes. It might only go 30, 40 feet up in here, but I don't know. We're going to try to find out together. I left the wife back on the couch in front of the fire. She's really enjoying that. But it's beautiful. You can't beat the mountains, man. God's creation at the mountains, and I'd take the mountains over the ocean any day, especially with my dog and my family. She's such a good girl. So this is a good exercise after a really good breakfast my wife cooked. Eggs, bacon, biscuits, and gravy. Can't beat that. I love it. This is actually the first time my wife and I, have ever taken a dog on vacation. And I like taking them on hikes. I've got several other German Shepherds at home. I believe this is the first time I've ever taken Luna. Right now I've got her on a leash. She listens really well off leash, but up here where I don't know where we're at, I really don't want her running off, getting curious. We were told there was a lot of wildlife around here, bears, a lot of stuff like that, which is fine. I've got my 38 Special with me, which probably just piss off a bear, but it'll at least give me a head start if I shoot it in the right spot, I guess. But it's just so peaceful, especially in the snow. Man, you know, I'm usually at work. My wife's usually at work. We use some vacation time to come out here and just enjoy ourselves and get away from life for a little while. You know, and just, you can't beat it. It's the best stress reliever in the world, just to get away and relax every now and then. So there's a lot of places down with down trees still up through here. On the way up through here, you'll see the videos of us trying to drive up. This place is really remote. I think the driveway to this place, was 1.5 miles long, and I had to actually put it in 4-wheel drive to get here because it was pouring down rain, and about the only way to get up in here. And there's one way basically, and the cleaning lady was still here. I had to park out of the way just so she could get through, because it's basically 1 car in, 1 car out deal. It's a gated house. There's a gate at the very beginning of the driveway, and we have to lock it each and every time we come and go. But we brought enough food. we don't plan on going anywhere the whole time we're here. But like I was saying, there's trees down everywhere from Hurricane Helene. You'll see some back here. There's still a lot of places up here in western North Carolina that are still cleaning up after Helene. We did a lot of search and rescue with the sheriff's department up in Burnsville, and luckily everybody we found were alive, but the other crews were not so lucky. But everything's coming back full circle. People are starting to get everything cleaned up, getting back to normal and enjoying life again. Of course, devastation is very, it's very sad, and it's hard to come back from. But the one good thing about living in America and small countries like we're in is we all come together no matter what we believe in, when something like this happens, and we help each other out. And I love it. I love helping people, and my wife and her family, we all love to help people. And just getting out here by ourselves and just relaxing lets us re-energize to further on what we do. But everybody needs to relax every now and then, no matter who you are. And it's hard for me to take some time off, because I don't want to say I'm selfish, but I hate taking time. I don't use sick time, but the older I get, the more I realize I need to be healthy for my family, for my kids. And so I started working out, getting the dog. We're going to start working out. Like I said, I have 4 or 5 dogs, so we'll start training them, bringing them out one by one, and we're going to start enjoying stuff like this. We have a lot of hiking trails where we're from, but it still doesn't beat getting out here in the remote wilderness out here in the mountains. You can't beat it. The beach is nice, but you can't beat this. Yeah, it snows at the beach very rarely, but this is nice. So we'll keep you updated, and tonight we might get in the hot tub and do a little bonfire. It's my girl. She loves hiking. Don't you, girl? Don't you, girl? Say hello. Say hello. Yeah. So Luna and I are done with our first official hike up in the mountains here. And it went well. She wanted to run back down the mountain. Me, not so much. I told her it was not fair since she had 4 legs and I have 2. But she did really good. It's still snowing on us right now. A little bit of sleet, but it's so pretty out here. And later on, like I said, we're going to get a bonfire going, get in the hot tub. And if you're out near the cabin and you see a bear up on the front porch, it's not a bear. It's probably just me without my shirt on. So don't shoot me. But the hot tub feels good. And we're going to see what that fire pit's all about. It's a small fire pit that goes up on the porch. We'll get it lit here after a while. I might try to use my survival kit and see if I can light it with that instead of a lighter, but we'll see what happens. Luna girl. Luna. She's such a good puppy. She loves it outside. We bought her when she was a puppy. And she's been with us probably 3.5 years now. She's a good girl. We raise them, and most of our German Shepherds were born at the house. And we have 3 at the moment that were not born at the house. And we love every one of them, even though sometimes they can be a pain in the rear. And they love to eat. And they will sniff everything, and then they're also very nosy. Aren't you, girl? You very nosy? And they love to sniff. But she's a good girl. Good travel companion. And even if I don't have my pistol with me, I know my dogs will take care of me. Go back over and get Get you brushed. Does that feel good? Go over there. Go back over here to Mama. Look at all that she's already got. That's crazy. Looks like a small damn cat laying there. Lay down. Get your brush. Good girl. Ah, looks so much better. Alright, see if we can get this thing started with a survival kit. What do you think, Lenny? You think we can get it started? Alright, let's try the knife. Obviously, I've never used this. Awesome. It works. A little bit of flint, a little bit of metal, works pretty good. Now get it going and roast some hot dogs. Not bad for a small porch fire pit. We need to get one of these at home. Yeah, take it camping. Yeah, we got plenty of stuff to put it on. Well, there you go. A little bit of survival kit and wood, and you got a fire. And dryer lamp. I use some dryer lamp. Let that burn up, get to cooking. Good. Yeah, come on out. I'm gonna go in there and get some more sticks. Yep. Sure is. wonder if the code to that is the same as the shutters. 'Cause there's plenty of wood in there.
I think so.
How do you want to eat? That's a hot tub's gonna be a little later. Supposed to be 104 degrees instead of what it was. Good girl. You want anything to drink?
I'm cold.
Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Do what? It's cold enough. Oh, it's recording. That's cool. Oh, Lordy. That's funny. For nothing. Got time for some more coffee.
Does this make you feel like you're camping?
Yeah.
Me and my glamping?
Yeah, glamping. Your 2-bedroom cabin,
Mm-hmm.
2-bathroom cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Walk-in shower that can fit 6 people.
Mm-hmm.
I think this will roast hot dogs pretty good. What time is it?
It's not but 11:09.
I'm not hungry yet. It's about 12. The sun don't know whether it wants to come out or go away or snow, sleet. It's pretty this morning. The snow. Alright, so we got these new books. Do you know your wife? Do you know your husband? After 22 years, I would hope so. So how do we start this thing? Did you bring 2 pens? Or just one? Alright. Says, think you know all about women on the other side of the dinner table? Well, maybe. Let's let this little book be the judge. If the two of you are like most couples, you probably talk more about the neighbors and the news than about yourselves. The result, an information gap. Counselors say that knowing about your partner's past and preferences can be important. Even things like who was her best friend in grade school and does she hate squash. Knowing they say she even knows such bits about trivia is a sign of caring. So grab a pencil and show what you know. The answers, of course, are not in the book, only she can say. So after you've completed the test, ask her to check your answers and figure your score. The test has 100 questions. Count 10 points for each correct answer. Where you miss some of the multiple questions, divide and take partial credit. You'll need all the help you can get. Here's how to rate yourself. Above 900, very impressive. In fact, downright amazing. 700 to 900, pretty good, but there's still room for improvement. Below 700, weak, ask him to give you a remedial course. And that's going to go the same with hers. So, We're going to take this test, and then I'll read some of it out when we get back. All right. So I'm going to go first. All right. Question number 1. For starters, will she take this test? Eagerly, indifferently, or kicking and screaming? What is your answer?
Eagerly, because I bought it.
Yep, I got that one right. Question number 2. Does she usually carry enough cash to buy a cup of coffee, cover lunch for herself, or treat a crowd to dinner, and then some? I put treat a crowd to dinner and then some.
That's right. Because I hoard it.
When she has a headache, does she usually take an aspirin, 2 aspirin, another pain medication, or nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'd rather go to sleep.
Did she ever win a contest of any sort? If so, what was her prize?
A trophy.
From
Clogging.
Foggin. I put money from work.
Oh, well, that too. I just did that recently.
So is it yes or no?
I'll give you a yes. I did just do that.
All right. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. Batting 1,000, folks. That's right. Number 6. When dressing for an evening out, does she put on makeup early in the process, last thing, or not at all?
Most of the time, not at all.
Not at all. But barely any. Within 2, how many keys does she carry? I don't know, I put 10 or more. Because you carry a lot of keys. Because you got church keys.
That's probably close between the 2 key rings.
Alright. Which item of clothing does she wear of yours she really like?
Shorts, sleep pants, shorts.
Put t-shirt and hoodies.
Oh, that's a close one.
Yep.
You can have half credit for that.
Half credit.
Yeah.
If you want to make her unhappy, serve her blank for dinner.
Seafood.
Fish. Who's your favorite singer?
Reba.
Reba. I'm not getting a divorce anytime soon.
This is just the first quarter.
Oh, it's a 4-part. We're doing 25 questions at a time. How often does she generally shop for groceries? Hold on. Gotta get my dog. Luna! Get over here. Get in here. Come on. You can't go without me. No. Lay down. Alright. Dog tried to escape. Alright. How often does she generally shop for groceries?
Depends on who you ask.
Once a week or less? Twice a week? 3 times a week or more?
Once or less.
Yes.
Ask my son, it's once every 2 months.
If her best friend passed along a juicy piece of gossip and warned her not to tell a soul, would she tell you? Absolutely not. She probably would. She might, of course.
Of course.
Of course, yep.
We share everything.
What was her telephone number when you first met?
228 something.
That's not when we first met.
My home phone was 4599293.
Yeah, see, I got that one completely wrong because I have no idea. When she was a little girl, what was her answer when people asked, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't even remember.
I put like my dad. I will just go with wrong because I have no idea.
I don't even remember myself.
All right, question 15. If she had a chance to have her fortune told for free, would she accept and heed the fortune teller's words, accept but treat the whole thing as a joke, decline because she thinks this stuff is such nonsense?
Oh, I'd probably hear it, but I know it's a joke.
Yeah, I put you with decline because you think it's nonsense.
It is.
Yeah. Has she kept any objects, a book, a toy, a doll since childhood?
My dolls are in the attic.
Dolls. And she's got her grandma's book about Titanic. I do know that.
And I have a crib.
In her mama's crib.
Mm-hmm.
It's late at night. The phone rings. She answers and hears heavy breathing. Then a string of obscenities. What does she do? Panic, hang up, and go back to sleep? Keep listening, yell at the caller, laugh, or hand the receiver to you?
Hand the receiver to you.
And the receiver to you. I got it. How old was she on her first date? Take a guess.
I was a teenager. 16, 17, I don't know.
16. It was a guess, but I got it right. Alright. When she comes home to an empty house, does she immediately turn on a radio or television?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. TV.
Gotta have noise.
This is a crazy question. Do you know her feet? Check the appropriate line. So her left foot is slightly larger than her right. Her right foot is slightly larger than her left. As far as she can tell, they're the same size.
As far as I can tell, they're the same size,
Same.
but don't touch them.
Don't touch them. Fun fact about her feet, I tickled her one night and she threw a remote at me and I had to go to the ER because I thought she broke something. If the washing machine broke down, what would she do? Fix it, call a repairman, or wait till you got home?
I'll call and pay you. Then you fix it when you get home.
Yep, call me. At a picnic, would she rather drink beer, cocktail, wine, water, iced tea, or a soft drink?
Ooh. Tea if I had it.
I put soft drink.
If not, it'd be something.
We'll go with half. Has she ever bought a lottery ticket?
No,
Never?
never.
Oh, I got that wrong.
You've always bought them.
What's your favorite place to buy clothes?
Coles?
Kohl's. I got Kohl's. Alright, one more. Does she send a photo to a friend or you at least once a week? Yes. Alright, so that's 25. And we'll finish out the rest while we're here on vacation, then we'll total it up. Your turn.
There's one I'm not reading on
You can read it. Well,
here. I'm not reading the answer.
well, then I'll nod it then. Go ahead.
This, for starters, is will he take this test? I said eagerly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he have his tonsils?
Yes.
Yes. What does he generally do with junk mail? Throw it away without opening it? Skim it just in case? Read it carefully no matter what?
Skim it just in case.
Skim it just in case.
Yep.
I did not know this one. What is his spouse's first name? I know your boss's.
My boss don't have a spouse.
Well, yeah, but I
talking
know Thad does, but I didn't know his wife's name. You don't even know it. Number 5. If he died tomorrow, how soon would he want to get into another relationship?
If what?
If he died tomorrow, how soon would you want to get in another relationship?
Oh, if you died.
If you died, if I died tomorrow, how soon would you want to get in another relationship? Right away, in a while, or never?
In a while.
That's what I put.
Yeah.
Which of these can't he do? Make a decent cheese omelet. Do walk the dog with a yo-yo. Juggle 3 oranges. Sing the national anthem without missing a word. There was 2, but I
Probably
had to
sing the national anthem.
sing the national anthem.
Yeah. I used to be
It
able
was
to do the walk
between
the
that
dog.
and walk the dog.
Yeah. I
If,
used to be able to do that.
if you say cross your legs, he will cross them at the ankles, cross them at the knees, or put one ankle on the other knee.
I cross them at the ankles.
But what would you do if somebody looked at you and said cross your legs?
Usually if I cross my legs, I put one ankle on the knee.
Oh, okay, I put cross them at the knees. I got that wrong.
Well, like this, I can't. I can't do that.
I know you always try.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Here's another one I don't want to read the answer to. Can you name at least one of his old flames' first and last name? Just tell me if it's right.
That is correct. That is correct.
What's his shoe size?
Depends on what I wear.
I put 9.
Boots is 9 to 10, so it's close. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
How does he put on shoes and socks? A sock and a sock, then a shoe and a shoe? Or a sock and a shoe and a sock and a shoe?
Read that again.
Do you put both socks on and then your shoes, or do you put a sock and a shoe and a sock and a shoe?
Both socks and then my shoes.
When was the last time you spoke on the phone or in person with one of your relatives, and which one?
Is there like a multiple choice or just last week?
I put it yesterday to your brother on Messenger.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Does he think he's more generous with time or money?
A little of both. I'd say time. Yeah.
With him 4 pounds, how much does he weigh?
It's pretty close. Pretty close.
Would he like to go to space?
No.
He'd love it, or are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
How many pairs of gloves or mittens does he own? 1, 2, none, 3 or more.
3 or more.
Oh, I just put 1.
What kind of gloves you talking about?
It just says gloves or mittens.
Yeah, I don't own any mittens, but I have a lot of work gloves.
Oh my God, does he kick left-footed or right-footed?
Right.
Right. In which pocket does he usually carry his wallet? You want to know my answer?
Yeah.
Front. Right, if he even remembers to take it.
Usually if I ever remember to take it.
Is that the right pocket?
I carry it in both, but I usually
You used
forget
to carry
it.
it in your back pocket, but you moved it to your front pocket.
Yeah. I've been carrying it in my left pocket
Oh.
because I keep my.
Can I carry half?
Yes, you can carry half.
The biggest part is you got to remember to take it.
Yeah, I forget it a lot.
How many photos does he keep in his wallet? I put 2.
2 or 3. Yeah, that's right.
You still carry that one?
It's in there. I think it's in an old wallet.
Where was his father born? Johnson City.
Yeah.
What is his mother's phone number? I have no idea. It's in my contacts.
Yeah, that's true.
Now this one I didn't like the answer because none of these was you. If someone brought him to a casino and gave him a pile of chips, where would he take them? Oh, I thought it said coins. I'm sorry. To a card game, roulette table, craps table, or to the cashier to turn them in for money.
Cashier tournament for money.
I got it wrong. I put card table because I was thinking about coins. You'd be at the slot machine.
Yeah.
Assuming he liked the location, would he rather have a 1-week vacation at a luxury hotel or a 2-week vacation at just a decent hotel?
2 week at a decent hotel.
That's exactly. This is funny. What article of clothing did he buy for himself most recently?
Socks and underwear.
Socks and underwear. Which one of these classic films has he seen? Gone with the Wind, Star Wars Episode 6, I think it is. I don't know. A New Hope, Casablanca, or Frankenstein? I have no idea.
None of them.
I put Star Wars because
I don't even like Star Wars. None of them, so you wouldn't have got it right anyways. So just give yourself a check. Because none of them.
Does he believe in afterlife? Definitely, definitely not, or he's uncertain.
Definitely.
I'm not reading this one out loud. Which one of your friends does he find most attractive?
Oh, your friends.
Yeah. I'm not reading that out loud. Don't you say it out loud either.
I'm not.
And I did 26 instead of 25. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, let me do 26. Hold on. Was that 26?
Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you lying? Or would it be somebody different?
Be that or your coworker.
This one.
Yes.
So we both did pretty good,
All right.
didn't we?
Yep. I think I dropped my pen down there. So, 26. If you wanted to surprise her by making reservations at her favorite restaurant, which place would she go? Hold on. Let me answer it.
Is it multiple choice?
No.
Ooh,
All right, I answered.
Kobe's.
I put Olive Garden. Kobe's is it, yes. All right. We'll finish the rest later. But we know each other pretty well so far in the first 26. That's not bad.
I was not reading that out loud.
Well, we got about another day and a half here in the mountains. I'm gonna wrap this video up. We've been here almost a full day. We've thoroughly enjoyed it. Luna, come here. Luna's definitely enjoying it. But best thing you could take from this video, just enjoy the time with your family, your animals, your spouse. Get to know them again. That book, like we were just having fun with, we'll finish it probably tomorrow, you know. Just quirky little questions. It's never too late to learn more about your spouse and just enjoy life in general. It's funny, we went from snow this morning to sunshine. So I might try that hike again since it's a lot warmer. I know Luna loved it. But yeah, you'll see in the video here, earlier in the video, the weather that we had to come through just to get up here to the cabin. Like I say, it's called Tucked In. It's really, there's nothing around us. Okay, the road we had to come up was about 1.5 miles or a little more, and like I said, it was 4-wheel drive. I'll show you. I was fine till we got going, and then we started slipping in 2-wheel drive, and well, we made it. But you can see how narrow it is right here. The cleaning lady was parked right there, and I had to back all the way back down just to find a spot till she got done, because we showed up about 30 minutes early. But we enjoy it here. First time ever being here, but we love West Jefferson. We've been to West Jefferson multiple times. We've gotten pretty good at ordering stuff from houses from Airbnb. We love the cabins, the cabin feel. And hopefully with my sawmill at the house, I'm going to make my house look like this after I get the sawing and everything. But like I said, just go out, enjoy your family, enjoy nature, and you know, God bless everybody, and then thank God for all that we have, and just enjoy life. Be good to one another. Have a blessed day.